Did you hear what's happening with Halo? Chances are probably this happened yesterday. 343 Industries, the team behind Halo, who initially took the reins a bit into Halo Reach, are no more. They've rebranded to Halo Studios. I know I have a lot of new fans from Fortnite, so some of you may not know I'm a Halo guy. Like, that's what I came from. That's how this channel started. If all the stuff in my background wasn't evidence enough, I mean, I guess this is a better time than any to introduce myself, tell my tale for all the new subs. There's been so many of you. You guys it's so cool. So cool seeing all you guys liking my content lately. Hello, I'm Greenskull. I'm going to summarize this as much as possible before we get into the meat, because I think it's probably worth introducing myself to my new community, because I just didn't expect the Fortnite stuff to blow up as much as it has. And I've been so addicted to Fortnite, guys. I'm so psyched to take this channel in a new direction. Like, it's been such a breath of fresh air for me. We'll make this short. If you don't care, feel free to skip. Back before YouTube in 2006, or at the very least, when no one knew about YouTube, like no one was using it, like obviously comparatively, I made Halo 2 videos and I uploaded them to forums. The first question people ask is, where did you upload them? How? The community I was part of, called High Impact Halo, had a community member or members or something that had their own web server with the purpose of sharing media between each other. So it was almost like a mini YouTube for that community without much functionality at all. But I created a few Halo 2 videos. The ones that stand out in my mind are, I was the first to ever video document the Easter egg on Ivory Tower, where if you sit by the garage door behind the elevator, you hear knocking and then you hear music play. People were like talking about it in the forums. I'm like, I gotta capture this. This is my moment. I also did glitches. I made a very derivative machinima. It was fun. And then I can fast forward through a career of Halo, which always had spikes. Halo 3 had a spike. Halo Reach had a spike. Halo 4 was when things really blew up, when I was doing news about the Halo 4 trailers. Fast forward, I consulted on Halo Infinite for years. Incredible experience. It's what that Forerunner trophy's from. I have a couple references in the Halo universe, which I think are the coolest things to my name, probably. One of which is Lethbridge Industrial, which is an in-universe manufacturing company and was created while I was attending the University of Lethbridge, Alberta. So cool. Still, every time I see it, I'm like, ee. I was very subtly part of the Halo 5 Hunt the Truth podcast. I was with a mix of voices.
Either the craziest man I've ever heard of in my life, or
they've been inundating my inbox with messages like these around the clock for the past 4 days.
But they also released my standalone voice.
Yeah, it's Dan from Lethbridge, Corsica calling in. Why are you shoving your nose where it doesn't belong? Master Chief single-handedly saved Earth on multiple occasions. Who cares where he came from? Do you think UNSC will let you get away with this slander? We need a hero, someone to keep us safe. Stop what you're doing before you get into trouble.
Very cool opportunity. So, hey, I've been in the same thing as Keegan-Michael Key once. I might be pushing it. There's also a skin in Halo Infinite called Cranial Lime. Halo's in my blood. It was my first Xbox game. It created my career, and it's let me do incredible things. With that said, let's talk about the news. Yes, this news did come out last night, but I wanted to think about it, process it a bit, and most importantly, be more awake when I made the video. So here's what's up with Halo. In a surprise video, they announced that the team is moving to Unreal Engine for future Halo projects. Halo Infinite was built alongside a new engine called Slipspace, which wasn't entirely a new engine, as it still had code in it from 25 years ago. Building an engine alongside a game was likely a factor as to why Infinite didn't have the long-term content support that was promised. To showcase what the future of Halo could look like, they created Project Foundry, a tech demo utilizing Unreal Engine 5. To explore a variety of environments, they made a traditional Halo biome, the Cold Lands, icy, snowy, foggy, great for lighting, and the Blight Lands, an alien environment taken over by the Flood. I'm just gonna put my money down right now. The next mainline Halo title, whether it's a reboot, whatever they do, we're gonna have the Flood again. I mean, come on. When? Where have they been? Project Foundry isn't a game, and I don't think we'll ever get to personally experience it. This was just a way for them to learn the tools and bring it all forward. I like that they didn't go for hyper-realism, rather a very clear Halo vibe with high saturation and a degree of cartooniness that's always been present in the games. There's probably a better word for that. Some people get really up in arms when I'm like, oh, Halo is a little cartoony. It's just not hyper-realistic, right? Oversaturation. Just look at this armor. You look at Halo CE armor, you look at Marines in Halo. It's a little cartoony, right? It's a little unreal. Halo Studios is working on multiple new projects right now. So yeah, all of this news came out last night. They premiered this at HCS. I, for one, am jazzed. I've actually personally been learning Unreal Engine. It is easy to work with. Yeah, and it just looks good. Like, to be able to so quickly create something and have ray tracing, and have it look so good, and it just works. It's such a standard. Part of me hates the monopoly of that kind of thing, but at the same time, it's just such a good product. A way you can play Halo with Unreal Engine 5 ray tracing right now is very serendipitously Fortnite. I'll say it, Halo Infinite Master Chief armor in the right lighting is so good. I think it's my favorite Halo armor. I don't love the shoulders. I think the shoulders is the only thing I don't love about this armor, but everything else, woo! Fortnite is often used as a very early way to actually experience modern, high-tech Unreal Engine graphics and tools. So you can really see a gorgeous Master Chief. There have been rumors circling for a while that Halo's going to be rebooted again, because Infinite was a soft reboot. This sucks. I think the 343's problem, maybe, and you know what? Maybe that's the joy of them renaming themselves. Maybe from here on out, they're the best. They're the best ever. 343 have never continued anything. They cave, they restart. Halo 4 was a totally new thing. Halo 5 was a totally new thing. Halo Infinite was a totally new thing. And for all the good that each of those games had, it always went away. Each of those games had something about them that was good. Things you can point to that were like, that was pretty sweet. I thought they did a great job of both reintroducing and tying up loose ends in Halo Infinite and bringing us on kind of a new journey. And it'd be sad to see them once again not continue. And there are so many jaded Halo fans now, and that's tough. But the thing is people are gonna play and people are gonna buy, right? Like, the numbers don't lie. People buy Halo. People buy Halo merch. They just gotta get better at sustain. They gotta get better at keeping a project going. And to wrap this all up, that is what being on Unreal Engine can do. It's Microsoft. They can just hire the best of the best from all over the industry who know Unreal Engine. We can have DLC again. The potential Infinite had for DLC. I'm still sad that Infinite didn't end and get DLC Spartan Ops style. I wanted so badly to revisit the existing world as my multiplayer Spartan. We got Chief back, Chief's done. Here's some Spartans. Come do stuff on the ring, right? Like, now it's winter themed, which would be really easy with Unreal. As Fortnite has shown, you really just need to be on top of things. You gotta be releasing things, seasonal updates, special events. To be fair, it is very tricky comparing yourselves to Fortnite, who are just the top of the game, right? It's kind of a problem because no one's ever going to match the speed and quality of Epic. They got the money, right? It's crazy what they can do. But even just doing something, which Infinite did not. It started so strong. I can't wait for the DLC. I can't wait for the next update. You got to keep people invested. I get a fair amount of comments from my old subscribers who are like, where Halo? And I always say, when I'm interested in Halo stuff, I will make Halo stuff. As we've learned, I've been doing this too long to not love what I am creating. I have been loving my Fortnite stuff, and that is going to continue indefinitely. I don't think that's ever going to stop at this point. I'm in, baby. Count me in. And when Halo stuff grabs my goat again, we'll make some content. GTA, we'll do some GTA stuff for sure too. Heck yeah. I make things I want to make. I want to be excited about it, and I'm cautiously optimistic about all this. I always am, I suppose. I'm just a nerd. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a nerd. So what do you think? Is this the beginning of the return of the Chief? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. See you next video.